Over 100 million Americans are either struggling or in crisis with their finances in 2022, according to Ramsey Solutions. Natalie is one of these Americans, who feels overwhelmed with the amount of debt she's built up before even entering the workplace as a fully qualified doctor. Natalie is 30 years old, and is currently a fourth-year resident. She also has a $60,000 salary. One day, Natalie comes across Dave Ramsey online. Dave Ramsey is a financial author, radio host, and motivational speaker. He hosts his radio show, The Ramsey Show, alongside his other Ramsey personalities. He is known for his financial advice, which centers around the idea of getting out of debt and building wealth through saving and investing. After learning about Dave, Natalie believes he can help her get out of her debt. She decides to call The Ramsey Show. Dave Ramsey and Rachel Cruz answer the call. Natalie explains her situation to them both. As soon as Natalie says $1 million in debt, Rachel shakes her head as Dave sighs. The two hosts feel Natalie's anxiety through the phone. She's lost on what to do and where to start. Rachel reassures Natalie, which helps her to calm her down, before Dave asks if she's married. Natalie says yes, as she mentions he's a sales manager, making $100,000 per year. Dave is more optimistic about Natalie's situation, acknowledging her income will increase once she completes her residency, as well as her husband's income combined with that. Dave then introduces the baby steps to her. The baby steps are a series of 7 financial steps that Dave Ramsey recommends as a way to get out of debt, build wealth, and achieve financial security. Rachel expresses to Natalie that it's time for the couple to work together and become gazelle intense when tackling this debt. Gazelle intense is a phrase that he uses to describe a person who is highly focused on paying off their debt and building wealth. It is based on a concept from Dave's book, The Total Money Makeover, in which Ramsey compares the process of getting out of debt and building wealth to a gazelle running for its life in the face of a predator. To be gazelle intense means to be highly motivated and diligent in working to achieve financial freedom and security. Natalie thanks the pair for helping her see a light at the end of her horrible situation. Dave invites Natalie and her husband to come back in person when they finish their almighty task of paying off their debts to do their debt-free scream on stage. Dave and Rachel wish her luck as they conclude the call. Natalie and her husband Sam now need to work as a team to begin completing the baby steps to end this financial nightmare. Baby step 1 is to save $1,000 for your starter emergency fund. Natalie and Sam have $5,000 saved already in their joint checking account. Baby step 1 is complete. Baby step 2 is to pay off all debts excluding the house using the debt snowball. Quick reminder time. The debt snowball is to pay off all your debts starting with the smallest balance first while making minimum payments on your larger debts. As you pay off each small debt, you snowball the money you are using to paying off your next smallest debt, and so on, until you have fully paid off all your debts. The debt snowball method is based on the idea that paying off small debts first can give you a sense of accomplishment, and help you keep you motivated to continue paying off all your debts. Back to the story. Natalie and Sam list all their debts from smallest to largest. They use the $4,000 from their joint checking account towards their debts, leaving $1,000 for their starter emergency fund. This knocks out an old hospital bill and a credit card balance. They have a $25,000 car payment, $25,000 in other credit cards, and $650,000 on their student loans. In total, they have $700,000 in debt to pay off for baby step 2, leaving their $300,000 mortgage to pay off in baby step 6. Natalie and Sam have also started a budget, ensuring they're putting as much money towards the debts as they can. Natalie and Sam have also decided to sell the car and replace with a used car paid with cash. They also had a yard sale which helped knock out the remaining balance on the car debt. Now that is left is the credit cards and their student loans remaining. 1 year later, the couple have paid off all their credit card debts and are currently tackling the student loan debts. In that year, Natalie has finished her residency and has become an attending physician at her local hospital. She has had a significant increase in income to $300,000. Meanwhile, Sam has started a side hustle, where he's selling courses on sales management, which is bringing in a further $50,000 a year. This means the couple now have a $450,000 household income that they can use to pay off their debts. 2.5 years later, the couple now have achieved their mighty task of completing baby step 2. In this time frame, they have also completed further baby steps. They've completed baby step 3, which was to save 3 to 6 months worth of expenses in an emergency fund, and have started baby step 4 and 5, which were to invest 15% of your household income towards retirement, and save for their future kids' college funds. The couple have now switched from gazelle intense to intentional, as they continue to work through baby steps 4, 5 and begin baby step number 6. which is to pay off your home early. 6 months later, the couple arrive outside Ramsey Solutions HQ as they enter the Ramsey Show studio. The couple stand on the podium as Dave Ramsey and Rachel Cruz reintroduce them. Natalie and Sam paid off $1 million in 4 years. Dave and Rachel congratulate them as the couple remark their journey to the hosts and audience. Rachel asks which step the couple are currently on. Sam says the couple are on baby step 7 after recently paying off the mortgage of their apartment. Baby step 7 is to continue building wealth and be generous with your money. For example, you could give to charities you're passionate about, or give to your local church. Natalie mentions they'll move back down to baby step 6 when they upgrade to a home as they intend on starting a family in the near future. Dave smiles as he says the audience should take inspiration from the couple's story that even with over $1 million in debt, it's still possible to get out of debt. Dave goes on to say to the couple that they're on track to become baby step millionaires. Natalie thanks Dave and Rachel for providing hope and a path from out of the dark and into the light. Natalie and Sam do their debt-free scream as Dave and Rachel congratulate the couple again. 3 years on, Natalie and Sam are living in their new home with their child Amelia. Natalie and Sam are on baby step 6 as they work towards paying off the mortgage as they continue on their path towards baby step 7 to build wealth and become baby step millionaires, but also to be outrageously generous with their money. Why do millionaires appear broke? What do they spend their money on? Well, if you're curious, then be sure to check out our next video where we examine their habits and whether they'll help you become a millionaire.